Never run out of battery again with the Aniello portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to TV Talk Nation, where we dive into the latest and greatest in television. Today, we're talking about the shocking finale of HBO's Hacks. The creators of this Emmy-winning comedy, Paul W. Downs and Lucia Aniello, joined us recently to unpack the big fake-out and Deborah's impossible decision. It all started with the Season 4 finale, where Deborah is forced to make a nearly impossible choice between throwing her head writer and creative collaborator Ava under the bus, or tanking her own career, as well as the show she spent her entire career trying to host. But instead of sacrificing Ava, Deborah tells her audience the truth and ends her show on her own terms. It's because of their ups and downs and all that they've been together that they're forged in fire, Downs explained. It really required all of that for Deborah to have the clarity and the courage to do it. Aniello added, Deborah did it out of love for Ava, but also because she's protecting the show. She doesn't want to make a show that has to make these concessions and has to supplement itself with a spin-off and all the social media. But what happens next? In episode 9, Deborah makes a sacrifice, but heaven is the uncomfortable aftermath of her choices. As Aniello noted, Deborah doesn't resent Ava for what happened. However, she does realize that what late-night TV is now isn't the late night of her dreams. The creators used a clever narrative device to shake Deborah out of her grief. Inspired by the Alfred Nobel effect, where an obituary leak was meant to be a wake-up call, they wrote a fake obituary for Deborah's death in the Season 4 finale. This led to Ava declaring that she's leaving, and it's only then that Deborah wakes up to a series of headlines and phone calls all connected to her own death. It was really rocket fuel to motivate her into a very different fifth season, Downs said. Jen Statsky, the third co-creator and executive producer, added, she will not let this be the way she remembered, and she will not let her biggest loss, the loss of this show, even though it was a moral and emotional victory, define her. As we move into Season 5, it's clear that Deborah is on a mission to redefine her legacy. With Ava still by her side, Statsky noted, Ava has really grown in understanding that what they do together is the power and strength of it. Downs concluded, she will not let this be the way she remembered, and she will not let her biggest loss define her. That's all for today's episode of TV Talk Nation. If you're as obsessed with Hacks as we are, make sure to catch up on all episodes now streaming on Max.